Yo, what's up, everybody? This is NY Javi. I'm back with another video. Today we are talking about some wrestling, WWE. So, last night on Raw, we saw that Triple H had introduced the new World Heavyweight Championship, which will be a fighting champion and will defend every night. What's up, Macy? That will defend every night and will be a fighting champion. And he also buried Roman Reigns, saying that Roman Reigns has put himself in a position where he does not have to defend the championship every single night. Was good. We know we got questions surrounding Roman Reigns, what he's going to do moving forward after WrestleMania 39, defeating, obviously, Cody Rhodes. Now, I have a list here that I put on my phone. Yes, I have two phones still. Of my top 5 choices of who I want to win the new World Heavyweight Championship. It's a replica of the big gold belt with its own little twist on it, by the way. If you have not seen the image, I will pull up the footage when I make my first article on this shortly. Now I have my top 5 choices who I want to win the championship. Just got done watching a couple of episodes of Dragon Ball Z. Hey, y'all let me know after this in the comments if y'all want me to start doing a little bit of TV show stuff. You know, like anime and stuff like that. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to do some reviews on that. I will expand myself and get into the field of doing that. As I've been trying to expand my product, that's why I've not been cursing as much on here lately. Because I want to build myself up and get to a point, to a level that I can articulate in a much better way that will help me as a person and help my brand that I want to build. One day, look back at this, when I'm at a comfortable position and I'm bettering myself, we could look at this and be like, damn, what a big improvement. So, y'all let me know. Now, back to WWE. As I said, got my top 5 choices. Let me just get this out the way. I don't have Cody Rhodes on that list. I feel like, much as Planet Production said on YouTube, and JD from New York as well, shout out to them, I don't think Cody Rhodes should win this belt. Cody Rhodes needs to continue going after Roman Reigns, and I feel like he will win. He'll most likely get the victory at SummerSlam. Regardless of what we think about it, he'll most likely get that win once Roman Reigns reaches 1,000 days as champion. I don't feel like he should go after this because I feel like he's running away from the challenge, and I feel like it would be too easy to give Cody Rhodes this belt. I will obviously be very upset and very disappointed if Cody Rhodes wins the new World Heavyweight Championship belt. I feel like it should be somebody that's going to elevate the main event scene that either hasn't been in the main event scene for a long time or a younger talent that needs to be elevated into the World Heavyweight scene. Somebody like Braun Baker or somebody like that. But if we're talking about veterans who has experience, these are my top 5 choices. Obviously, we're going to get number 1 out the way, Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins has been doing phenomenal work, regardless if he has won or has lost in the past. He still has put on great feuds with Edge, Cody Rhodes. He's getting into it with Omos. I don't know how that match could go, but we'll see. He did have a very great performance with Logan Paul at WrestleMania. I feel like that has definitely helped him and has definitely proved that he can get back into the elevating to the next level. He's been elevating right now. If you ask me, he's one of the best wrestlers on the planet right now. I feel like he would definitely get this one. And I feel like he will definitely do a good job of bringing Mystique's to the new World Heavyweight Championship and bringing it back to an Elite Championship as well. Apologies for the audience in the background. Number 2, Finn Balor. Finn Balor is definitely somebody that I feel like hasn't got a world title since his injury in 2016 during the feud with the person I just mentioned, ironically, Seth Rollins. I've heard rumors in the past, much like the IWC wrestling community, about them wanting to put Finn Balor back into the main event scene, especially because he's been doing pretty great work with Judgment Day, and he did it at operating at a level Now, we don't know what would have happened with Edge being in the Judgment Day. So he is definitely doing pretty good work and is doing a damn good job at what he's been doing and producing in WWE with Judgment Day. I just don't know how it would have worked out with him doing it with a feud with Roman Reigns, because I don't know if he would have beaten Roman Reigns. He'd had his match with him 2021 to around 2022, and he lost, being a Demon King. But I could see this rumors coming true with the audition of the new World Heavyweight Championship belt. And I feel like he can elevate it to that level as well. And the Judgment Day having all the gold, Dominique being tag team champion, if he goes after it, with Damian Priest. You have Rhea Ripley as the women's champion, obviously, as she just beat Charlotte. And then you have Finn Balor being a world champion. That will put Judgment Day up there and will definitely be credible, as they already a credible stable. That will get them a lot more respect that they're getting right now. Bobby Lashley, another person. That's my top 3. That's on my 3 list as well. That's my another top 3. I feel like Bobby Lashley would bring prestige to it. Why? Because he's did incredible work as well. Regardless of, the Bray Wyatt stuff, that got scrapped and everything. It's okay. Besides from Bray Wyatt, he did pretty good work with the Hurt Business. He was a WWE champion last year. You know what I'm saying? Bobby Lashley, I feel like, will definitely bring prestige to this belt and will put a lot of people over, because he has a pretty good work at that as well. So he will definitely bring a lot of people over on this belt. Drew McIntyre, another person that's been out of the world title scene since October 2022. Around that time, with the match with Roman Reigns, Cash the Castle. So he's been out of it for a while now. And we don't know what's going on with Drew. People are saying injury. People are saying his contract. Now with the new World Heavyweight Championship, this definitely changes the game for his career, because they could use this as leverage to convince him to stay. And if he wins the title, he could bring prestige to that as well. And him putting in work on that will absolutely help out. So if he could win this belt, I would love to see it, because I definitely think that will prove his case as well, him being a valuable asset in WWE. So they could very well use this as leverage, saying, hey, we have this new World Heavyweight Championship. We want you to compete for it, and if you eventually win it, that will definitely give you enough respect and definitely can give you a contract extension too, as his contract is set to expire. So they could definitely use this as leverage to renew his contract. That's what I can say about Drew McIntyre. And he can elevate this too with feuds. There's a lot of feuds he can get into, much like the other 3 choices as well. There's a lot of feuds here and a lot of potential Drew McIntyre winning this belt. My last one, obviously, predictable. We already know everybody's saying his name, LA Knight. LA Knight will most likely win the Money in the Bank briefcase and then cash it in on somebody, whether it be Roman Reigns or this. He'll most likely catch it in on this new belt and become the 2nd world title, much like Planner said in his YouTube video. I do believe that. Or we can have him compete in it at Night of Champions. We can make this a Fatal 5-way match with these choices that I put in there, or Fatal 4-way, 1-on-1. Don't know. There's a lot to prove here with this title, but there's a lot of options. That's what I like about it. We don't have options with Roman Reigns because he's undisputed champion. However, with this new world title, if we gonna bring prestige to this and put it at a level that Roman Reigns is putting it with the WWE title, this is the way to do it. We need to put some top stars, guys who are worthy, or at least some younger stars that look like main eventers. But right now, I feel like we could focus on that later. We need to put former main event guys into this at first to help bring prestige and bring it to the next level and put it on a level that Roman Reigns is doing it with the WWE title. So we could go either way with this, especially with this name that I just mentioned, LA Knight. LA Knight is an entertainer. LA Knight is a performer. He got the mic skills. He's got the wrestling skills from what I've seen. And for some of the matches that I've watched with LA Knight, he's got that skills. So putting someone like Knight in this, that definitely will prove a case with this belt as well. Now, like I said, we got options with this. We can make this a fatal 5-way. Put Seth, Finn, Bobby, Drew, and LA Knight in there to win the title. That match will definitely be something we can see in Night of Champions that will definitely help out. And that is my top 5 choices with that. We have to see what's going to happen in the next couple of weeks leading up to Night of Champions, because it is a month away, May 27th. So we have to see what's going to go on following Backlash, because Backlash is about to happen in about a week or two. Then Night of Champions, then SummerSlam. I will talk more about this in another video. However, I do love this idea that Triple H has said about this belt. I feel like they should have separated the belts. And I feel like they should have separated the Universal title and the WWE title and have people compete for that. I do not want Cody Rhodes winning this belt, because I feel like he would be running away from the challenge. And I feel like he wouldn't, it wouldn't give him the credit that he needs. It wouldn't feel right. Him losing the match at WrestleMania, then you'll give him the World Heavyweight title at Night of Champions to win. By the way, they low-key teased it with him doing the pedigree to win the match yesterday against Finn Balor. I feel like he doesn't need to be in this one. Let this be with guys that need to elevate the title to the next level. Cody, not saying that he's not going to elevate it, but he needs to complete his story with Roman Reigns. He needs to be over there. Let him get drafted to SmackDown and beat Roman Reigns. That's why I got to feel with that one. Let Raw have this title. But that is my top 5 choices. We have options, and we will see what will happen in the upcoming weeks or so with this title. But this is definitely a step in the right direction. And hopefully we keep going forward and keep moving forward. That's all I got to say about that. I will come at y'all soon with another video. Love y'all. Much love. Have a good day. And Wahabi signing out.